All right, guys. I've been having a lot of issues trying to get on here for live stream, and I hope you guys can see me okay. I'm gonna chat here for a little bit and see how this works. I'm doing this behind a VPN here, and I'm hoping that this is going to come through all right. But yeah, it looks like in Dubai, they've got some rules with YouTube and live streaming. I've seen a couple of people really, they've been trying to live stream, and seems like they do some different things where they'll cut out the stream or they throttle the connection unless you're protected somehow, like through a VPN. However, VPNs are highly illegal. It sounds like they are really trying to restrict any kind of forms of communication. And that's just unfortunate, kind of how they have things set up. So I think right now it's probably right in the middle of the night back in the U.S. So I'm not sure, how we'll do as far as getting people online, but we'll see. I'm just going to do a little bit of a market overview. I was kind of watching some things earlier today, and it was kind of interesting. Pretty much, everything that was an altcoin was doing really well. There's been a lot of kind of growth with some of the alt currencies, as you kind of see a lot of money dissipating out of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin has really come up quite a bit. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. The price was, let's take a look back in a month. So a month ago, the price we were looking at roughly about 7,500 bucks. And currently it's at about 18,000. So it's come up substantially. Probably what is that, like 250% or so. So there's been a huge rise, especially right here earlier in December. You started seeing December 7th, December 8th, you saw a huge spike in price, and a part of that was due to the volumes we were seeing behind Bitcoin. And, we've seen things kind of level out. So you started to see a little bit of a pullback, and things have really kind of evened out. The volumes for Bitcoin have come down quite a bit. So let's take a look at that. So we're going to come into currency. So Bitcoin, we were seeing this roughly at about 55 to 60% earlier. So you're seeing the volume of trading behind Bitcoin really has dropped off quite a bit. Prices in some of the foreign markets are holding fairly steady. So typically you'll see about $1,000 difference in price with some of the Korean exchanges, maybe a few of the exchanges in Hong Kong and whatnot. But right now, there's prices are holding fairly steady, which doesn't really lead me to believe that we're going to see another surge in Bitcoin's price here anytime soon. You might really just kind of see a little bit of a gradual rise, as now I think what we're seeing is a little bit more of a distribution into some of the alt currency markets. So, about 8% in Ethereum, 7% in Litecoin, and another 6% in Ripple. Quantum has been the big one today. Quantum actually is the #1 traded pair, or at least it was a little bit earlier today. It looks like Bitfinex is trading Bitcoin to USD pretty heavily. But yeah, in BitThumb, it is the let's take a look at this. It's the number one cryptocurrency pair being traded in the #1 exchange in the world right now. So that's an interesting to note. Let's take a look at some of the market distributions here. So price with Quantum has come up about 59% today, after we've seen kind of a little bit of kind of leveling out with price. It's it's had some volatility kind of all year long, but right here recently we're seeing it spike into all-time highs, and so that's interesting to see. As you can see, the volumes really starting to take off. Volumes are primarily centered in the BitThumb exchange and also Coin One. So you look at that, there's about 70% of the volume is centered in 2 exchanges in Korea. And Binance, another one coming out of Hong Kong with another 5%, and several other Asian exchanges. Bittrex trading about 10%, so that's good to see. But this is an interesting coin technology. It's starting to come up a little bit. when we're looking at all of the different coins here. So we're going to pull back here a little bit. So Quantum now at 16, just ahead of BitConnect. It's come up quite a bit in its market cap. The best performing coin of the day so far. Cardano, another one that has been performing very, very well, just surpassing Dash in terms of market cap. IOTA has been one that we saw recently here in the top 4. Has dropped down to number 6 as we saw volumes of Ripple and Litecoin increase, and so those coins have moved past IOTA in terms of trading here recently. So let's see here. Hope that this is going to be something where the live stream is coming through a little bit better. We only have a few people online, so I'm not sure how this is going to be turning out online. I'm going through a VPN, and so I hope that this is something that you guys can see okay. So I'm just gonna keep this kind of short and sweet. We'll see how this video uploads, and if things do pretty well, I'll go ahead and start doing another one through the VPN here, and we'll just kind of work with it. But yeah, it's been a little interesting. I am in Dubai. So that's, let's see here. I don't know if maybe I can bring this around so I can show you guys a little bit. This is my room here. You can see kind of the Dubai. This is the Palm Dubai that's kind of sitting in the background. So really, really nice area, nice view. We've got, kind of looking straight down Palm Island here. I was staying over back where they're going to be holding the BitConnect event here in a few hours. I was having issues with the internet, and I tried so many times to try to get the live stream working, and for whatever reason it wasn't doing so. Moved over here. Looks like this is working a little bit better. I might just have to start doing some videos and just kind of uploading those videos, but I wanted to just kind of go through and kind of look at some of the trends that we're seeing right now in the market. But overall, the volumes are down, and that's kind of one thing I wanted to note. We don't have a single cryptocurrency pair that's trading over $1 billion market cap. So right now, Quantum to the Korean won is one of the top trading pairs, along with Bitcoin to USD and Bitfinex. But other than that, volumes are a little bit down from what we're typically used to seeing on the weekends. So that's interesting to note. I think the one thing that I was seeing, though, is even though the volumes of trading are down, typically you might see a little bit of a drop in price, but we're seeing right now prices have really started to come up with all of the different alt currencies. Everything is really performing pretty well today, with the exception of Ripple and IOTA that we've seen a few different surges with here just recently. So, but OMG doing real well. Tron, kind of a new one. Let's take a look at Tron real quick. TRX. This has had a huge surge here recently. Let's take a look in here. CoinNest to the Tron to the Korean won is typically where we're seeing most of the trading. Binance is another exchange that we're seeing quite a bit of trading. Yeah, you can come on in. We've got IT here to try to help me with this live stream. So yeah, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer and go over a few different other market trends we were seeing. So that's an interesting one, Tron. Yeah, you can come on in. Another one that's performing really well is BitShares. So BitShares is another one that I was interested in. I was trading this a little bit in Poloniex. It had been trending fairly well for a little bit. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm just kind of finishing up a live stream here. So, Poloniex, we're seeing BitShares the number 8 position. Ripple, the number 1 trading pair currently. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin. So a lot of common large market cap coins are trading pretty well, along with Bitcoin Cash. Stellar Lumens is one that was trading We saw a huge surge a little bit earlier. When was that? That was looks like the May. Huge surge in price here in early May, and you really start to see it really kind of come down. But we're seeing kind of a secondary surge in price. It's trading in a number of different exchanges. So we're seeing Bittrex, Poloniex, and Binance trading quite a bit of this currency. So that's encouraging to see. It's up 11% today. This would be an interesting one to get into. I think this is one that that could perform fairly well over time, seeing as that it has a little bit of market depth and history, and it seems to be coming back onto the scene again, just passing over the $1 billion market cap. So now we have 25 coins currently over $1 billion market cap. So that's very encouraging trend that we're seeing. Stratus, Monocoin, Vertasum, Steam has really kind of dropped here. Steam is only at about half $1 billion market cap, still at about $2, which is decent. It's still up about 8.5% today. Vertasum, H-share, doing really well, 31 and 22% respectively. Komodo is a privacy coin I've been very interested in, and looking to maybe do a little bit more diversification into this coin. I think it's a really good buy. Up about 8% today. You're seeing the prices are kind of taking off. This is one that could go parabolic as we see different trends in the market. It's trading pretty heavily in Bittrex and Binance. So yeah, I like this coin. I'm looking to get into it a little bit more. Decreed, Instanium. The Binance coin starting to move up a little bit. It's at the 40th position. So that's good to see. Yeah, but that is, I think, that's going to be my market overview for today. Hope this turns out pretty well. I know it's kind of late at night for those of you that might be on. I appreciate you guys staying online. So I'm going to do a little bit more work. Hopefully I can bring you guys some more updates here from Dubai, give you guys a little bit more of my perspectives on what's going on in the market. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.